Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elliot Webber, we're joined by Libby. Yo! And as you can see, probably see, we are here at Snetterton for round 3 of the British Touring Car Championship. Qualifying day today again, Saturday. It is very muggy is the word. It has been raining. It's not raining at the minute. It is quite windy. I don't know if you can hear me or not. So yeah, right now, me and my sister Libby, we are going to take a little bit of a walk around, see what's there, the shops. Libby wants to meet some F4 drivers because she's obsessed with F4. And we'll see who we can see. We might, hopefully, very possibly, be getting to... hopefully we'll get to chat to a Mr. Jake Hill today. I've messaged Simon. Simon, I do know you're watching this. So yeah, hopefully we get to chat to Jake Hill. Hopefully we get to chat to whoever we see. Again, I don't know. It is completely random. It's also kind of the point of the impromptu interviews. I couldn't get any interviews at Brands, but hopefully we can get some interviews today. I'm already out of breath, but yeah, we'll just keep walking and see what we can see. Yeah, let's be really sneaky. There's the track.
Ash Sutton briefly went to the top and has remained there until the final sector, and then tyres got forward into traffic.
From Overton, and he's in the 24 car, isn't he, for accelerator. He's about to head back out on his new slick Goodyear racing tyre. Yeah, Tom is the first. In the championship, currently top in this section is
About 11.5 minutes still to go on the clock, so still time for him to the 19th place in the laps of the QUALI car number 22. So that's how the short runners currently look. Still no changes at the top. Charlie Hand is quickest on this lap, 0.55. So we're very much getting closer to Dan Delos's quickest qualifying lap record for the unfield. Everybody else at 4, Liam Cookie at 5, Henry Moore, he was on the same track, Liam on the front, Wet from the rear, so they're presumably, if they are going to change those rear tyres.
That's great stuff.
They're absolutely on the money within this session, and as we expected, the track has continued to dry. There has been no more precipitation, so for now.
Right, take two. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still here at Snett, obviously. We've had a little walk around of the pit lane and paddock. Libby, who have you met so far today?
James Wallace, Jimmy Physique, Ronan Pearson with an awful picture,
Stop, man.
and
Can't remember. You have food from F4.
yeah, I didn't want to say his name.
Yeah, a bunch of F4 drivers. Also, I met Ash Sutton, so I'm happy now. I've met the GOAT, well, second GOAT after Gordon Shedden. So yeah, we're just walking back to where we are sitting because we're going to have a bit of a sit down, bit of a break. Then we're going to walk to the shops, which are just over there. And then we're going to go back to the pit lane, or at least I am, because, and Libby as well, Libby's going to join me, because we might have secured an interview with Jake Hill, the reigning BTCC champion. So yeah, going to meet up with Simon Hill later on. So yeah, should be interesting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're a little bit late, but qualifying for the BTCC has started. Group 1 of Q1 obviously is underway. Yeah, we just finished watching the British F4 podium after their race. Congratulations to Adam Al-Azari, I believe I've said that right, on his victory. Henry Jocelyn was second, and Ethan Jeff Hall was in third. So yeah, now we're walking back to where we were standing, and yeah, we're going to film hopefully as much as qualifying as I can.
50th start, but yeah, it might not be. What did you try and bring some positive as we go racing tomorrow? Now, because as you said, the first one there was a 2:01, which is about 7 seconds off what you really need to be doing. But I wonder if that's a little bit too close, but we'll see by the end of the lap. And Charles Rainford working that way to the has the clear space to play with, and through the first sector, Jacob has done 36. Charles Rainford behind has done a 36.1. So Rainford seems to be getting the better through. But he's in those tyres and doesn't want to push them. First comes the Toyota Corolla of Ronan Pearson.
That little bit more heat. I think Jake Hill might have locked up going through Quandle into Nelson. He run a little bit wide. I think the champion is off the That's right. And he's turn 7 where Jake Hill went on as well. How's he doing in the sectors? Well, decent but not over as best. Sector 2 of Dan Cammick from way up on 2.
Wow, good control there to keep him on the 4 wheels, but yeah, it was over leaping that corner, wasn't it, with the sausage curves we have here at Snetterton. But Tom Chilton comes up towards the line, and he will now be right behind him. There's a 154.770 just yet, but Cameron hasn't done a bad job on his first lap, though. There's still more quick times coming from behind, because Dan Lloyd is really on a lap, and he will be through very shortly. He's done the best of anyone through sector 2, and here now comes Dan Lloyd for restart racing. He did a great job in FP2. Is Charles Rainford, but it's only 4th place. That for Charles Rainford has stood now over there at turn 7. We heard from Darryl De Leon, doesn't seem to be working for them in this qualifying section. We're about to find out what it looks like for him. He's going to go through there. With that, it's a 36.2. So far by Dan Cavish.
But it is the best he's done so far in that sector, and he needs to keep pushing on, regardless of Charles Raymond just ahead of him. Part 2 of qualifying. On a pretty good lap, and Hamilton's improving, Jake Hill's improving. What about Sam Osborne? He's just done the fastest middle centre of anybody.
Jake Hill is about 3/10 off where he needs to be, because everyone's in the 35.9s or 36.0s. Through sector 2, it needs to be about 40 points. Well out of the top 6 at the end of this lap. He takes the checkered flag and will be paid. Just over 8 minutes to go. The 12 we have in this session now joined together. We have Tom Ingram in car number 80. We have his teammate number 3. We have the only BMW left within 1 also the number 88 machine, which is the Mikey Dable, Bob Swasker, and the they are the teammate Robo, so they head off into the session with just under 6 minutes to go. Josh Cook then is still weaving around, but he's done a fairly impressive 39.2, but up the road Charles Rainford is going to be the first Charles, but he's on his way to get those tyres up to the optimum temperature window that he needs to set a lap, and hopefully for his own benefit and maybe the team's benefit.
Yeah, that's right, Matt, and he was very, very impressive. Third lap, which he's on now, where we saw them start to push, so this will be the first real push lap, I would imagine. Ash Sutton is going through sector 1. His car's still in the speed traps, a bit slower than others, but that might just be the window that he likes to push with. But Josh Cook using sort of a different strategy, laps to get the cars up, rather than the cars have elected for through sector 1. It is a little bit off of the big time 7 of the 2025 Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship.
Yeah, and we have currently 8 drivers out of the top 9 in the championship through into this out of those top 9 is Jake Hill, so that's a thing to bear in mind as well. So those who find themselves up there in the championship are through, but Jake Hill is the one who's lost out the most, unfortunately. But Charles Rainford on this lap down doing not bad job. Through sector 1 and sector 2, with man to the line very shortly to complete the next lap. But on this lap, it looks like we've got Tom Ingram.
Well, half a tenth quicker than Tom Ingram, but Ingram's on a very quick lap. He was 3 tenths quicker than Cook through sector 1. He's 2 tenths quicker. Should go quickest here, but it's Dan Lloyd who is going to be his biggest challenge.
Charles Rainford has had his lap disallowed previous time round, so he's back down to the 55. As the car now for Tom Ingram, he goes to the top of the line. What he did in his first part of qualifying, we're almost into the 153 absolutely on point once again, but what's had but that is about 4 tenths away from what Tom Ingram did. So Dan Lloyd could be up inside, has been on pole position, but can he do it today? Well, he's made it through to the quick 6. That's the first part of trying to reclaim a pole position in your British touring car career.
So out of this group, only 2 drivers have ever been on pole at Snetterton. Ash Sutton, with that previous qualifying record. Tom Ingram was on pole back in for a different make of car. Otherwise, all the other drivers in this group have never been on pole at this circuit, but it's a possibility they could be today. Only a bunch of drivers are on pole, so there's no doubt about that, and I suspect they'll all be making their way to the
pit lane, and Tom Ingram look at the car. If it's white for this weekend, it is soft tyres. If it's red, it'll be the hard tyre. And the other thing you can look towards TTB. If it goes white, they'll run out for that lap, and if it goes red, which we won't need today because we're not in a race form, but that normally means they are out completely for the race duration. So it's either green or white. They are the two colours you need to be looking out for. On that trail break through it towards the final corner, but he has got a little bit of a gap ahead of him. He's got clear track, in fact. It's Adam Morgan who's behind. He's going to try and benefit from now. We'll probably try for a quick lap here, because if this one doesn't go right, he still has a chance then to do quite more. It's the two Hyundais of Team Virtue that go through first off. Hamish within towards the final corner now, down Rowbottom. Sector for Sutton, and it's going to be, as he heads down towards Agostini, a 36.1, so he is back slow. So Hamish the quickest, Sutton the slowest, 35.9 or a 35.7 as it stands, and through Sector 2, Tom Ingram has done the best of anyone on this first of his flying laps on a 40.362, which is 0.3 quicker than that of his teammate Morgan. Quite even by the time they complete the laps between those two cars.
Yeah, so Camish 2 tenths up through sector 1, but a tenth down through sector 2. So Camish's net a tenth up on Ingram. It goes across the line now to do 1 minute 37. 1 minute 37.780, but Camish could beat that match.
Certainly could, yes. So 53.780. Like this in a qualifying session, but what can Dan Camish do? He flies up towards the line. He's done a great first sector, an okay second sector. What is sector 3 like? He comes across
the car around this circuit, but only 300s quicker than Tom Ingram, and we are going to get that red flag situation.
Certainly are. He's just millimetres away or metres away from the escape road down there at the end of the Bentley Straight, but he's not able to fire it back into live, so that is not good news for the car of Ash Sutton. That'll be him out of qualifying, but we might actually still get some running in this, because what normally happens is we go out to 5.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's windy, the quick six are out, and I'm going to bring Dad into the vlog. Dad, it's the quick six. Who's your prediction for pole? Ingram. I'm going to go Dan Camish, because he was a bit quick. It won't be Ash Sutton, because Ash Sutton has just broken down. You probably heard the commentators. So yeah, Ash Sutton has broken down, so Ash Sutton will not be on pole. Another man who won't be on pole is Jake Hill. He was knocked out in Q1, I believe, in his group, so he will start very much near the back of the grid. But yeah, as said, my prediction for pole is Dan Camish. We'll see if I'm right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of qualifying. Dan Camish was on pole position. I did say that Dan Camish would get a pole position, so I'll happily take the credit for that. Yeah, pretty decent qualifying, pretty decent day all round. Huge shout out to the GOAT, Ash Sutton. He is now officially the greatest of all time. So yeah, big congrats. Well, no big congrats to Ash Sutton. He broke down in Q3, as I mentioned. So yeah, big shame for Ash there. But yeah, big thanks to Jake. Unfortunately, could not get the interview. There just was not enough time. So yeah, hopefully Jake, at some point in the future, we can have that interview. So yeah, also a big thanks to Fionn McLaughlin for giving me for giving me a quick interview. That video should be up before this. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Again, thanks to Ash Sutton, thanks to Jake Hill, thanks to Fionn McLaughlin, thanks to all the other F4 drivers that my sister met. My sister Libby, very happy about that. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. The end of another episode of Trackside. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Of course, if you are new around here, be sure to like this video, share with your mates, because it of course does help my channel grow. And yeah, I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.